Welcome to the Blind Guy Show Radio. Here's your host, Greg. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Greg and I will be your host here on the Blind Guy Show. Do I let my blindness define who I am? This is a question I asked myself over and over after I went blind. Before I went blind, almost everything I did revolved around me having vision. Driving, fixing things around the house, my job, all of these things required sight. So I had to relearn how to do almost everything, how to use a cell phone, how to use a computer, how to get around independently. And because of that, for a long time, I did let blindness define who I was. And at some point, I just took a step back and asked myself, who was I before I went blind? And I realized that the person that I was before is still the person that I am now. When I first met my wife, I was a boyfriend, and then I became a fiancé, and then I became a husband. I also had to become a father figure to my stepdaughters. And when it comes to my stepdaughters, I'm not the blind guy, I'm Greg. So I'm a husband, a stepfather, a brother, a friend, and I'm a YouTuber. Yes, I'm still blind, I just have more hats to wear. And even though blindness is a big part of my life now, I do not let it define who I am. But I have accepted that it is a part of me. So if you're struggling with your identity or trying to figure out who you are now that you've gone blind or become visually impaired, just remember, you don't have to let your blindness or visual impairment define who you are. Thanks for tuning in to the Blind Guy Show Radio. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on post notifications so you don't miss any more great content.